Okay, so I'm doing this video over again because the other one didn't work because I tried to do it and it would share my screen. So here it is again, very, very quick because I'm not going to go through all that information again. I'm just going to give you a very, very quick tutorial right now. Um, I don't like doing videos again, but it didn't work out. So, whoops. Okay. So this is how to insert images into audio recordings the proper way. So if you're coming across this video and you want to know how to do this in CyberLink, then this is the video to watch. Go to File, click Import, go to Media Files. Then what you're going to need to do is I'm going to need to hook up, if I can, my phone to my computer. So there's a way of doing this that I'm figuring out right now since I did not do this before coming on to this recording. So I'm just doing it real quick so that I can get what I want to get. So go to my phone. I want to click a recording that I did. Um, and let's just do um, trying to find it here. Okay, this is the one that I want. So I'm just clicking the recording. Then if I want to insert my image, I go to import media files and I just choose my image. So I just want to click my image for this, which that's the one I want. So I click it in. Okay. So take your audio recording and take your cursor and drag it into the timeline. I think that's what it's called. Drag it down below. Um, And like you can ask Google Gemini for this, but it's not the same as somebody actually showing you what it is, like showing you the demonstration of it. So you can edit it. You can go through, like to edit it, to edit something, you just click that, right click, split, and then go forward. And then if you want to make that clip again, you just split it again, and then you click it, and then you just right click, double click with two fingers and remove. So I don't want that. So I'm going to just remove it and start over because I was just showing you an example. So move the file. Okay, well that's your image. Let me just put the file in for starters. That's the file. Then let's do your image. So this is where it gets very, very important. So now, you're thinking, how can you expand this image out if it is this little thing right here? Well, you click View, you go to Zoom, you click Zoom in, click Zoom in, go to Zoom in. It's like there to click Zoom in. You can also you click this and then you zoom out. So let's say I just wanted to zoom in. Now, as you can see, when I put the image in, it goes all the way to the end. So let's see if it goes all the way to the end. It doesn't kind of, yes, it does. Now, the way that I figured this out is let's say I just want to move this to the very, very beginning. So let's move it to the very beginning. And now let's see if it cuts it off then. This is going to make it a whole lot easier to do this. Yep. So that's the easy way to do this is move it to the beginning. Um, So then we're going to and then for this, you need multiple images because if you don't have multiple images, you can't really do this. Or if you are taking multiple images, then you can scatter it out through the whole thing. But if you're just using one image, then use multiple images. So you're taking your cursor and you are um, moving it, stretching it out as far as you can. Don't stretch it out beyond um, the line because otherwise it might cut it off. Like you can do several things with this. Like if you do not do these steps and in this kind of way, and you do other types of things, it may cut the recording off. You may have to find because I've found that like the recording cuts off for some reason, and then I have to put another recording in or start over, do this whole process again. So instead of going through all of that rigmarole, instead of having to start it over again, then just do this the proper ways. Do what I am showing you to do. So put the image in. This recording isn't very long, and then just continue to put the image in just like this. Um, and then just kind of till you get to the end of your recording. This is, and I figured out the way for this not to be a big deal. So just put it in. And let's say you stretch it out to the very, very end and you see the line which tells you the very, very end. And if you want to adjust your audio, you can simply click it. Simply click on the line and wait till it gives you that shape, move it up, or adjust it if I can do this. Oops, why is it not allowing me to do this now? Yes, now you can um, move it up however you wish to. And the very, very last thing is, and I wouldn't put an image in and get rid of it as soon as you put it in, or I wouldn't put an image in at the middle and then put an image in before because it might very well cut it off at the end. I've tried that and it doesn't work that way. And then if you put an image in, let's say right here, and you just find that the recording goes on, and you don't want that dead air, that space within the video, all you do is you click the video, you click right click with two fingers, or you click the delete button on your computer. I'm just gonna click with two fingers, remove that, and then it just puts it, and then it just gives you your recording just like so. Then to export it, you can export it over here, but I usually just do file, export file. Then you have your video. You can call it whatever you want. This is fastness of Google sample. I'm gonna call it this. And then I'm gonna export it. Just click export. And you can do all kinds of methods with the video that I'm not gonna show you. You can play around with that when you do it to figure out what works for you and that. But then we are just waiting for the video to get loaded. And if this does not work out, I'm not going to do this over again because I've, you know, I don't like doing stuff over. I just don't like doing stuff over. I hate it. But I had to do it this time because otherwise it would be absolutely pointless, to show you things on the computer and you not being able to see what I'm actually showing you. Pointless. So, hopefully you found this useful, and helpful towards you. Like, there's not a single video on YouTube that shows you like an in-depth, method of how to do this. And and this is kind of the video that's showing you. And sometimes you have like a lot of men do this. I'm not, I'm not an exception. But anyway, so you go click the file, and then you find your file. And then what I would do is I would make a folder where you save all your projects and your videos to that project right there, and it just saves it. Um, it just saves the recording right there for you to have. You can just transfer it over to YouTube. And then how you save your project. I don't usually do this because it saves the picture, not the audio. You click File, Save Project As, and then you go to your folder that you have your um editing projects, and you just create a name. That's that's Google. Sample is my name. Click save, and then boom, you have it saved. And then you can go directly. Okay, hopefully this is gonna work. I'm not gonna even try it because it's probably not gonna work. You can just find it and then transfer it over to YouTube and do that. So, um, that is all that I want to say on this, revised, shorter version of the video that I produced before about this. Hopefully you found this helpful, and bye for now.